Hey, Taurus. Welcome to the bullpen. I am a Taurus as well. I'm a Taurus sun. So this is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is until the end of January 31st. And I am here to give you a general reading. If you don't know what that means, please look below in the description. I'm also open for private readings. If you don't know how to get a hold of me, please look in the description below. You'll see some pricing as well. So for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, I've already prayed over the cards. We've already shuffled them all kinds of crazy ways. And now I am here to do your reading. Again, if I could please have a reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus, please. I'm just going to cut. All right, Taurus, we're going to start with one card, which is going to be the overall energy for the reading. And it's also going to be, the first 5 cards are going to be for your recent past energies. Let's see who we're talking to here, because I can't be talking to everybody, right? It's a general reading, so hopefully it resonates with you. All righty, here we go. All right. Oh, missed a card. 5. There we go. All right, Taurus. Here it comes. So the overall energy for the reading is the 7 of Wands. We can be a little defensive, right? Just saying. So yeah, people are taking actions against you in the past, and whether it's actions or passionate words or something like that, you are not having it because you're Taurus. And there's couple things that you don't do to a Taurus. First, you don't back them into a corner. And second, you don't tell them what you're going to do, because they're probably going to poke you with the horns at that point. So, you know, you play with the bull, you get the horns, and that's just the way it is for Taurus. So if this is you being backed into a corner, I get it. You could have found out something that you're not happy with. So either someone that you are someone that you're in contact with. This is the card of Pisces and Cancer. So it could be, pardon me, someone who is a water sign. It could also be someone who is a fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. But it seems that there are secrets or some secret that you might be holding, Taurus, that you're not telling anybody, or something that you are trying to find out in the background, but you can't see it because there's, you know, the moon is here and not everything is illuminated. I do see that the wolf here is howling at the moon, but the dog is not. So I have a feeling that you, even though you have people coming at you, that you are kind of feeling them out and not really jumping on it right away. So here's your intuition. Make sure that you use it. And this is, yeah, for me, it's an energy of secrets, something that's going on that you can't see, something going on in the background, or something that looks bigger than it really is, and that you're ready to be backed into the corner and defend yourself. But I don't think that you have to do that just yet. I feel like what you should do is talk to somebody about it. So whatever this thing is for you, you should really talk to somebody about it. This is a new conversation. So a new start in some sort of conversation that might end up being a romantic connection. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's to do with work. But rather than feeling like you're backed into a corner here and coming out fighting like the bull, please go in and use your intuition and make sure that you speak to someone and get all of the clarity you need, get all of the information that's required here. Because really that's what the Ace is about. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity and communication. So please get the clarity that you need before you start putting yourself up against a wall. You may think that it's going to come out bad because, I mean, you guys, we just had 10 years. Taurus, I think, was, I don't know, we were in 7, 8, or 10 years of this bad stuff going on, one after the other after the other. But you know what? It's time. It's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to go ahead and celebrate the things that that you are going to do with your life this year, because it's time to close an old chapter. It's time for a chapter to close, and you've learned a lesson. Congratulations. You've learned a karmic lesson. So this is the debt being paid. This is no longer having to look at that thing or deal with that thing that you were dealing with in the past, whatever your monster is. It could be a relationship, it could be sadness, it could be love. It could be just that you were juggling and that you're just excited to not have to juggle anymore. Understood. Okay, so, excuse me. So now we've got 5 cards that we need for the present energies. Let's see here. 5 cards for present energies, please. There's 1. 5 cards for present energies, please. Oh, there's 2. I've boxed a whole pile here. There's 3. 2 more cards, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Take those. Thank you. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so the thing is that when you make a big change like this, so a big change that has come in the past energy, when you decide to make a big change like that, you are going to feel left out in the cold, because you know you're going to have people coming at you, and I know this from leaving the corporate world and going to my own business. You're going to have naysayers, and some of them are going to be your friends, so they're going to be feeling stuck in their jobs. They're going to be feeling like they have no way out, and so they're going to be the naysayers, and they're going to leave you out in the cold. And I'm telling you, it happens. That's just the way it is. Your work friends are your work friends, and sometimes they just stop talking to you because you're no longer in their environment anymore. So, and maybe they just don't want to hear how great things are going for you. Maybe they just don't want to know you made it out and they didn't. There we go. It's time to go into hermit mode, right? So the hermit takes in nothing, really nothing but thoughts, nothing but intuition, the very clothes on his back. He just goes off and decides that he is going to make big decisions and big moves in his life, or he's already made the big moves, and he's brought some things to a close, and now he needs to go back and regroup. And feeling left out in the cold might also be a reason for you to go into hermit mode. It might be staring you in the face quicker than you thought it would, whatever changes are coming for you, Taurus. So here is your energy. It is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of bringing in a gift, something that's tangible, 3D. Someone is going to ask you out, maybe. Someone is going to bring some sort of a gift, whether it's clothes or jewelry or something like that. It will come after some really good conversations. So the conversation that you're going to be having, the clarity that you get, could be that the Knight of Coins, like the slowest moving knight in the deck, of course, we all know that, right? That you've been waiting and waiting to have a conversation with this person that has been in hermit mode. So it is either you or it's someone else that you've ghosted. So they've ghosted you or you've ghosted them. It looks like they're finally going to be able to muster the courage to be able to come to you and speak about whatever it is that has been holding them back and holding them back from speaking with you. I do see the 10 of coins here. So it will be a good conversation. It definitely will be a celebratory conversation. It will be, it could be money related, definitely could be work related. It could be someone from work that you're going to be speaking with, but it definitely could be someone who has the opportunity or has an opportunity for you. So somebody who has an opportunity for you that may make you money, or somebody who wants to partner with you to do that. It could be someone that you've just wanted to celebrate with all along. And since you guys have not been talking at all, since there's been ghosting going on, that maybe it's just going to be a really good conversation. Hey, I've missed you so much. That kind of conversation. I've missed you and I'm really glad that you're back. And maybe that's what the 10 of the 10 of Pentacles is about abundance, right? So it could just be that you've really missed your friend and you just want to have a good conversation. Conversation, though, is going to throw you into a Hanged Man, and the 10 of Coins and the Hanged Man. you're not going to believe that this is going on at first. It's going to hit you by surprise. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to, you don't understand. That's coming. That's coming, Taurus. And you don't understand why it's coming. That you thought that this was long dead and gone. And that this whole thing was finished and that was it. But it looks like the conversation, whatever is said in this conversation, is going to put you into the Hanged Man, because you didn't think that you'd ever be with this person again. You didn't think you'd ever hear from this person again. You didn't think you'd ever work with this person again. Perhaps they're coming to you with a business idea, or wanting you to work for them in a capacity that was larger than the one that you had when you knew them last. Okay, so that was the current energies. Feeling left out in the cold with the Hermit card is definitely being ghosted. So either you ghosted somebody or someone ghosted you. But that person doesn't know how to get a hold of you and wants to bring in information and an opportunity, or what's the word I'm looking for? Opportunity, or an offer. Yeah, some sort of an offer, whether that is love or whether it is in terms of work. Okay, so I just need, okay, got things all backed up here. Give me a second. Okay, so we do need 3 more cards for the future. Let's get the future energies going. That one flew right over there. Okay, let's get the future energies going here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter until the end of January, please. Face down, I'm going to take it. There we go. Good. One last card, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There it goes again. This future stuff is hopping. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Oh, interesting. 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 Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at the first 4 cards of the of this reading here for the future. And the first card that's come up is the 6 of Cups, guys. It is a soulmate card, which is really interesting. So a soulmate card, we all know we can have more than one soulmate. I think it's appropriate here for me to just remind you that just because someone is your soulmate, it doesn't mean it's a happily ever after. You may not be ready for your soulmate. Your soulmate may not be ready for you. Maybe they, are in a relationship and they come to get you and put you in a third party. Like, you don't know at this point if this is a compatible relationship or not. So I say soulmate, yes. I do believe that there are soulmates, multiple soulmates for people, not just one. But I also believe that soulmates can come from the past. You can see all the children's toys here. Soulmates can come from the past, or they can be in the present. I believe that this information is going to be coming at you pretty quick. It's going to, it's the 8 of Wands, right? And 8 of Wands are fast-moving action. Fast-moving action. And it's usually passionate action. So it's usually, you're going to get some messages via email or, some sort of a messenger of some kind. They're going to find your email address and contact you. This person could be a water sign. They could be Scorpio. They could be Cancer. They also could be Pisces. But then there's the energy of I'm sorry, I'm saying so much. I'm just kind of taken aback by this. So there is the energy here that is fire energy, which is Scorpio, Aries, and Leo. So the next card I see here is the King. The King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is, the energy of the King of Cups is very much about taking care of keeping things balanced below and above the water. So it's all about temperance. It's about trying to keeping your emotions in check, trying to be kind of studious when changes go on. It's kind of, for me, the opposite of, as a reader, for me, it's the opposite of the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is all about fire and passion, and the King of Cups is all about deep, romance and deep deep caring and deep, deep soul romantic relationships, soul relationships that are not romantic. They feel everything really deeply. They speak deeply. They don't speak off the top of their head. They're not looking at a book by its cover. They're really very deep individuals. So the next one that I see here is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is that energy I was talking about, is the energy where he's passionate about everything that he does, every single thing that he does. He may come in for the passion first because he wants to know if the relationship, if that's what he's after, if the relationship can withstand the kind of passion that he brings. He is also someone who is a business owner. He is the guy in charge. He's the one when he walks in the room, everybody's like, oh, who's that? He smells good. He looks good. The kings take good care of themselves and they run their own businesses. So it could be that you're going to be taking charge of this situation. I see that that you could be taking charge of the situation and that you are going to do it in a way that's very kind and soft and deep, and that although you have a lot of passion for this person, of course that can be fire and water. Those can be the two signs because the first two were here, fire and water, right? It could very well be that you are going to have this contact with this person, and at first you're going to want to go into passionate mode, but after that you're going to think about it for a second and you're going to get deep inside and think, is this the thing that I want? The bottom of the deck I'm showing right now is the Lovers. Let's do 3 more cards for the future. 3 more cards for the future. The person's energy that I'm in right now is someone who has been waiting a very long time to talk to someone who may have been in another relationship. So I feel as though you may have backed off, and that this energy that is coming forward to you is the 8 of Wands. It's coming quickly, it's coming passionately, and you are going to be taken aback. It's going to come, it's going to blindside you. That's what I've heard. I heard that word in my head, blindside. Okay. Wow. Guys. Wow. Well, Taurus, if you don't want to be in a relationship, you should probably decide that now. Because first of all, I have the Ace of Cups, new start in love. Then I have your wishes fulfilled. And then I have the Love card. So the 2 of Cups showing a couple together and in love, intended love. Not to forget that this is the soulmate card. And this is a new start in emotional deep connection is what it is. This is what you've wanted all along. It's been a long while and you've been waiting for this person to come along and tell you that they miss you and they love you. It's going to come really quickly. You are going to have to handle it like the King of Cups, because this person is either the King of Cups or the King of Wands. That's the energy that they're bringing. They're bringing either water energy or wand energy, fire energy. So yeah, look at that right there. Water, water, water. Emotional, really emotional, deep, abiding romance. This is bound to happen because this is just how it is. That is just how it is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. You know what the Knight of Swords does? Catches you off guard. He's the willy-nilly knight. That dude, he just rushes in. He's like, I want that. And he will cut anybody out that he has to. He will cut anyone that is trying to get the thing that he thinks is his. So the Knight of Swords is here, and I call him the willy-nilly knight because he's just like busting in through the door on his steed saying, that's mine. Or she is busting through the door on her steed saying, remember me? Yeah, it's me. It's me, and it's your time to be with me, not with anybody else. Ooh, that's some strong energy. Whoever's energy that is a Taurus energy. I'm feeling that. That is a Taurus energy. Ooh. Okay, guys, last 3 cards in the reading. All right, well, it is transformational, that's for sure. All those cups could not be transformational, I'm just saying. So it is transformational. It is, you know, it's something you've been waiting for a very long time. So you are unfortunately going to have to put the end to something to start something new. And the question is, are you willing to do that? What are you doing right now that you don't need, that is going to allow you to close the chapter and open with someone else? Because there is already a chapter open here. So are you transforming because of that? Or are you closing that so you can transform? You know, it makes a difference which way it's being done, whether it's in the past or the future. So this particular transformation, the death of something and the birth of something else, is in the future. And it's almost at the end of your reading. So I'm going to say it's going to be probably February or March before it happens. But don't stick me to that. Unfortunately, the cards, they kind of only give you a roundabout. So I've got 2 8s, which is balance, which is good. Being balanced in all things. We've got a couple of 9s. So I would say 8 or 9 weeks. That would probably put us into, yeah, March-ish. So, yeah, death is here. You are going to end something to start something brand new. And then you're going to walk away from anything else that doesn't serve you. And the 8 of Cups is here. And this person's not only walking away from something, but he's walking towards the light. He's walking towards his light or her light. The energy of the 8 of Cups is about really thinking it over and coming to an understanding with yourself that you can live with yourself if you make the move to walk away from something and towards something. So that really is up to you. Either way, it looks like your pain is coming to an end. So if you have been, look at that butt. If you have been the person who has been in pain because of the person who has been in hermit mode and who has ghosted and who kind of changed your life by doing this. Changed your life by doing this. And it's for the better. When this person decided that they were going to ghost you and leave you out in the cold, you first were sad probably, but I feel as though you were like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're my soulmate. I know you'll be back. It's all good. You need to do what you need to do in order for your life to work. And I'm just going to carry on and transform myself, if that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and close an old chapter and open a new one. I'm going to learn all kinds of stuff because I'm going to be in the hangman for a little bit. And this whole thing is going to make me stronger, better, faster. It's going to make you do the things that Taurus would do, the decisions that Taurus would make. And then after you walk away or walk toward that thing, that's it. There's going to be no more sadness and no more... Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. All right. Under the deck, last one here. Someone definitely wants to talk to you. Got the Page of Swords here. And if you're not going to talk to that person, they are going to seek you out and find you. So you might as well find them. Maybe you want to reach out, maybe you don't. I did see the Hermit card here. So, all right, Taurus, that's it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You've got the end of the month. It looks like something big is coming. And if it does come big for you, please let me know in the descriptions below, or sorry, not the descriptions, but the comments below. I'm always loving to hear what's going on with your life if this is resonating with you. I am still open for private readings. Please look down below in the description. I do have a specific way I like to do that so I can stay on point. Readings are between 7 and 14 days right now. You're waiting to get your reading back from me, but I would be happy to put you on the schedule if you do need a reading. All right, I'm going to go. Okay, guys, let me know what's going on.